And now I'm joined by Handpan Dan, Daniel Baird. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now this is an amazing instrument that you are holding on your lap, and tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, so the handpan was invented just 24 years ago in Switzerland.
Okay.
It was inspired by the steel drums or the steel pan from the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
They basically just inverted the steel pan from being concave, made it convex, and then glued two of them together so it looks like a flying saucer.
It's so cool. It's beautiful. And from what I understand, this one was made by a gentleman in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Alrighty. And so you've been doing this for a few years now.
Yes, I've been playing this for about 6.5 years.
Okay. And you are very plugged into our Wichita community with your volunteering. So I know that you do some, you go to the VA hospital and you play for them. Who else are you tied into?
Yes, so I play at the VA. I play in hospice there, and then I do play for cancer treatment. And then I also play for some assisted living and memory care facilities around Wichita.
Oh, I bet they love that.
They do really enjoy it. I've been learning a lot of familiar songs for the memory care residents.
Okay. What are some of the favorites they like?
They enjoy singing along to You Are My Sunshine,
Oh.
Take Me Home Country Roads.
That's getting close to my age group with John Denver.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I've been learning some more recent songs, like some 90s pop songs, and then the staff really enjoys that.
So no Highway to Hell or...
Not yet. I'm still working on my classic
that one. Okay. Okay. I understand you also help out at the Riverside tennis courts. There's a meal that goes on there.
Yes, there's a group that meets every Sunday, and they distribute food and clothes to the unhoused community.
Okay.
And I really enjoy playing handpan for them because it kind of brings down the stress level and enhances their well-being.
Right. And then also there's a shower up group?
Yes, there's a mobile shower truck, and sometimes I play for them. I haven't been doing it as often as I would like, but that's another really wonderful organization that's helping out the unhoused community.
Well, I think it's just amazing that you offer this beautiful service to our community, because it not only helps the patient or the person that's in the community, in the senior community, but it's also probably wonderful for the caregivers.
Yes, I did not realize that when I got into this, how beneficial it would be for the family and caregivers, but it gives them a moment to relax and take a breath. They can maybe get some tasks done that they haven't been able to do because they've been busy taking care of the resident or their family member.
Now, you found a band that you liked that highlighted this instrument. And what was the name of that group?
Yes, so I first heard of the handpan through one of my favorite bands, Spangle. And that was in 2009. They released a song that had the handpan in it, and the sound just captivated me. And I was like, I need to figure out what this is. And I wanted to get into the harp, and this reminds me of the harp. And so that's kind of...
Oh, very melodious. So when you said Spangle, I think of sprockets. Sounds like a Saturday Night Live skit. Anyway.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah, something like that. Kind of goes with your shirt. I understand you are teaching lessons to kids too.
Yes, so I joined Arts Partners, which is a local organization here in Wichita. I joined them last year, and they have artists go out to schools and teach kids about art. I really appreciate that because I didn't know about world music until I got into my 20s. I played saxophone growing up, and I played guitar. And then I found out about the didgeridoo and handpan when I got into my 20s. So being able to go into schools and tell kids about these instruments and let them play them has been very fun.
So you don't have to really have a lot of musical fortitude or talent to play one of these, or does it take some skill?
That's the nice thing about the handpan is it's made for anybody. Each one is made in a different key. So this is the key of E major. All the notes go together. You can kind of tap around, and it's always going to sound good because all the notes fit together. So kids can play them, older people can play them. And then the fact that you're just tapping and the notes are fairly large, you don't have to be very precise, and it's pretty easy to make a sound.
So once you learn the location of the notes, you're off and running.
That's right.
It's not like you have to read music.
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Well, that makes it a really universal instrument for anybody to pick up.
Yes. In fact, my first 5 years of playing, I did not read any music. I was just coming up with my own songs. And then over the past year, I've been looking at piano music.
Where do you see this taking you in the future, Dan? What do you want to do with this?
So I am focused on serving the healthcare community and education, because I think this instrument is very therapeutic and it belongs in healthcare and education.
Well, I'd love to hear you play a little bit. Can you do that for us?
Absolutely.
Okay. Dan, you've shared how much joy the music brings to other people. What does it do for you?
For me, the handpan is very therapeutic because it's a very relaxing sound. It helped me a lot when my father passed away. It helped me with the grieving process. And then I got into this with my best friend, Greg. We were best friends for 20 years and we got to the handpan together. And so when I play handpan, I feel like he's with me playing. And so that's very therapeutic. But just this instrument itself, it kind of, I feel like it lowers your blood pressure. It's just so relaxing.
Is Greg in Wichita as well?
Greg passed away about
sorry.
5 years ago.
So for you, it is really a memory. It's reliving memories for you.
Absolutely.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and music is so powerful, and it allows us to express emotions that we're unable to express with our words, and we can go back to memories and relive those.
And the thing about music, it's so important in our schools because long after the chemistry formulas and the mathematical equations have been forgotten, we'll remember songs and lyrics and words.
Absolutely.
Music. Very important. Well, thank you, Dan.
Thank you.